Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely week so far. So we're on the 1st of April. Can you believe it? No, neither can I. But I'm here again to show off my completed pages for the month of March. I did so well this month. I've managed to colour 15 pages. Way to go, me. So I'm going to do it in order of image book that I've done. It just helps me to look through my journal and be able to, you know, work from that. So yeah, I had, I believe it was 9 hashtags, prompts, challenges on my list for the month of March. I actually managed to complete 8 of those, which I was quite surprised. I've challenged myself to at least, you know, colour majority of them, so I was quite happy that I coloured 8. The only one I didn't manage to colour was one for the hashtag Colour Kerby 2026 by the lovely My Colouring Obsession. But the hashtags will be put in descriptions for you, so you know which ones I've joined and who they're by. I've also completed all 4 buddies that I had for March as well, so I was quite happy with that. And my year-long tag, which is hashtag CWJ4 for 2026, I managed to complete all 4 of those as well this month. Whoop whoop. So I did really well this month. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with any more little details. Let's get straight into showing you my pages. So the first one I want to show you is from Petite Poopies. This is the colour by number one. You've got 2 separate ones. I'll just show you. So you have the colour by number and the Bob standard pages. So that's your colour by number, and these are just your standard pages for you to colour. I did get confused the other day. Someone wants to buddy with me. She mentioned a page in one of the books. I forgot all about it. I forgot all about this one. She's like, page 35. So I'm searching through the other one, and I'm like, page 35. It's Cinderella holding a dress that we're trying to put a foot in the glass slipper. She's like, no, it's Cinderella in the classroom. And I'm like, I think I'm flipping through my book, and I'm like, I ain't got this one. And it pummeled to me the colour by number book. And this is the one that she was speaking of, which is the Cinderella page in the classroom. So I have that one tagged for this month. But the first one I want to show you is this one from the Petite Poopies colour by numbers. So this one, it's quite simple, to be fair. I used my Guangna acrylic paint markers. They are absolutely fantastic for these type of books. I've been searching high and low for actual acrylic paints that would work on these pages, that block out the numbers. Because with pencil you still see the numbers. With alcohol markers you'll still see the numbers and it'll bleed through. But when I come across the Guangna acrylic paint markers, they are absolutely fantastic. The only fault is that on some colours you have to go over it multiple times, but once you've gone over it, it's perfectly fine. So I use those, and then I use white gel pen to do the highlights, and I also use black Posca just to do the line work for the clouds. I think I actually use black Posca for her hair as well. And then I use washi tape just to give it a border. Okay, I've missed a little bit of a nick here and it's not perfect, but I like the washi tape because it's got gold stars, reminds me a little, and purple background. So it reminds me of Jasmine a little bit. But yeah, she was fun to colour, quite simple. I started it on the 2nd and finished it on the 3rd. Because with this one it's smaller numbers, very intricate ones, more detailed than the larger books. So it took me a little longer than what it would have if I had a bigger book. A bigger book would have only took me a day. But I did that, and it was also for the hashtag Colour Disney Characters 26 by Finding Joy in Colour. So that was one hashtag ticked off. So I've done that one. The next book I'd like to show you is this one, which is Serendipity from R.J. Hampson. This one, I think, where is it now? There we go. So it's this page. It's alright, I've got all my books to the side, so I can't put my books flat. There we go. I'm hoping that they're actually on they're actually showing on video, not cropped out. Yeah, so this one is the Lotus Dreaming, and I think I coloured this one mainly for One Scribble at a Time's hashtag, which was Kingdom of Creatures. It had got the frog in it, and I'm pretty certain it was for that one. I started this on the 4th and finished it on the 5th. I did use my Ohuhu Honolulu markers, Guangna acrylic paint pens, mainly for the little blue and green circles, and gold and white gel pen. So I used my gold pen for the frame, and then I used the white gel pen just for the eyes, you know, to give it that glow, the lighting effect. I use this also for the hashtag InfoBloomBYDS by Daniela Soulis .colourrelax on Instagram, and also for my Colour with J4 for 2026, which is RJ Hampson. I've got 4, which is RJ Hampson, Rita Berman, Mythographic, and what was the other one? Maria Troll. Took me a bit there to ponder. But yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed colouring this one. I love how the flowers have come out. I want to give it that two-tone effect, you know, it goes from dark to light. And I actually use 3 different colours to achieve that. I'm quite happy with this. And I wanted to colour, usually people colour these just Bob standard koi colours. But I saw this one on Google, and I tried to replicate it the best that I could, and I really did like how that one turned out. Speckle effect, koi carp, absolutely beautiful colours. So I really did enjoy doing that one. So yeah, so that's that one. The next one is from Disney Love Stories. Pardon me. So the one in this one I coloured was this. Now if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see majority of my pages, completed pages on there anyway. But this one, I started it on the 5th of March and finished it on the 6th. I used the mediums I used was Ohuhu Honolulu B and Guangna acrylic paint pens. I coloured this for the hashtag Colour Disney Characters 2026 by Finding Joy in Colour, Simba. And I also included it for the Info Bloom BYDS by Daniela Soulis .colourrelax. So I basically just went in with me alcohol markers. I did start this on my live stream on my channel. So you might be able to watch that back, but then I finished it off channel. But yeah, it's just basically layering with the markers. You can tell that I went over multiple times, but I wanted that really dark centerpiece that brought it out to the lighter edging. But yeah, I tried my best to make it look like the front page you know, the cover of it. I loved this blue as well. The only problem is you can't see the centerpiece, so I just winged it basically. Just pushed on through and did it. The background was too spacey. I did use my alcohol markers for the background. I just used one base colour. But it was just too bland. There was nothing there, if you get what I mean. So I went in and I picked, I think it was 3 or 4 different greens from my Guangna acrylic paint pens. And I basically just dabbed as much as I could in the centre, and then just like, it was like a star exploding in space. A big centerpiece of clusters of sparkle, and then it just dissipates. You know, I tried to get that effect. I hope I pulled it off. Like I said, majority of the spotting were here, and then I tried to disperse it further afield. I were thinking of adding some dots to the flowers, but I thought, no, it's going to make it a bit too busy. And I like how Simba's mane come out as well. I wasn't too happy with the marker pens on this either, especially when the more I like overwent on top of it, especially with the colour for Simba. It went a bit blotchy, and there was something on the page that made it look different. It's not too bad now. It's had time to settle, but I'm still not happy with it. Nala does look a little bit colour different to what I wanted it to be, but this bit and these on her eye is fine. It's just the colour of her body. I think I've picked the wrong colour, but it's all trial and error. I still enjoyed it, and I hope you like it. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one I coloured was from Hide and Seek RJ Hampson. This one is, it's not that one. I don't think it was that one either. No, it was this one. I don't know why I struggled then, because I've got me tags on them. Like, duh, there's a tag there, find it. So this is the page I coloured. This one was for mainly the hashtag Hide and Seek with Us 2026 by the lovely Mindful Griff and Dabbler D on Instagram. This was the chosen page for the month of March. Also for my hashtag Colour with J 4 for 2026. Obviously RJ Hampson, and also for hashtag Kingdom of Creatures by One Scribble at a Time, and Happy Scavenger March 26 by Happy Colours, which was Bunny. And I think that's it for the hashtags. I started it on the 8th and I finished it on the 9th. I used my Ohuhu Honolulu B alcohol markers, white gel pen, black Unipin pen and gold gel pen. So I've seen everybody colouring this little piggy all pink. I wanted to be a little bit different, so I coloured the piggy in black and pink patchwork one. And I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I used gold gel pen on this guy's cloak, on this bit here, and on the framework. I think it really emphasised the like coming out of a piece of paper. And I just used white gel pen for highlights on the eggs, the mushroom. I think that was pretty much it. But this one was a fun page to colour. It did take me a little time, even though it only took me from 8th to 9th, mostly like a day between the both days. But it was more of sitting there and pondering what colours to use and how to use them. And that was what takes up most of my time. I do look at other people's pages to get a little bit of inspiration sometimes, but when I'm not doing that and I'm taking my own ideas, it does take me a little longer I sit there and I'm like, what can I do with this piece? And what can I do with that piece? And the more you ponder, the longer it takes. So, but yeah, I use gold on that as well. But yeah, this one was a fun page to colour. And I always look forward to the hide and seek with us 2026 hashtag every month. And it also helps me with my hashtag as well. So I will be looking for theirs for this month as well. I hope you like this page. I thoroughly did. Oh, and my husband picked the colours for the dragon. So, yeah, really, really enjoyed that one. The next one is Maria Troll's Drum Rice. I've only recently acquired this, to be fair, a few months back. And I've already started colouring this one. This is the one that I'm going to be showing you. But I've got one tagged for this month, which is this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. But this is the one I'm going to be showing you. So this one is, it literally took me a day to colour this one. A day. I coloured my vase in response to my nan. She loved yellow, anything yellow, so I wanted to dedicate this page to my sweet nan. So a yellow vase it was. So I coloured this basically in one day on the 9th of March. So as soon as I finished the RJ Hampson's page, I went straight to this one. And it literally took me probably the remainder of the 9th of March to finish. So I went in with my Honolulu Bee alcohol markers and white gel pen. So the white gel pen is just on the butterflies, on the bumblebee's wings, and that is it. Rest of it is just alcohol markers. I did use my, I haven't put it down, but I did use my black Unipin pen for the butterfly wings and the bodies of them. So I haven't wrote that down. And for the bumblebee's antennae and legs. I also coloured this for the hashtag Happy Scavenger March 2026, the butterfly, by Happy Colours, my hashtag, and the hashtag Kingdom of Creatures 2026 by One Scribble at a Time, and In Full Bloom, obviously for the flowers, by Daniela Soulis at .colour relax. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing more I need to say about this page other than that it's just colourful. And it was just quick and simple, and I like pages like that. And this book gives you that opportunity to just splash away at your alcohol markers if you've got them. Really, really, you know, get into the pages because they're all single file pages, single-sided pages. You've got some busy ones, you've got some less busy ones, so you can just, you know, I did that one which was really, really simple, and I really did enjoy that one as well. So you've got, you know, you're endless for your mediums to use in this book. And it's just enjoyable in this book. I do like it, and I'm glad I managed to get a copy because I don't know if it's still available to buy. But that's that one. The next one is from, oh, I do apologise, just knocked it while I got my book. The next one is from Ken Matsuda's Ecotopia. Everybody knows that Ken's work is just out of this world if you've seen it. These are some of his pictures that he's done. In the back you get a key code so you can scan it and get the original picture for you for reference or to copy or do whatever you want to do with it. These are his pages. Look how stunning are those. And it does help you, you know, if you're struggling for ideas, you can use these as a reference or copy, whatever you want to do. It's entirely your choice, they're yours to do as you wish. But they are detailed, I'm not going to lie. They're very, very detailed. But once you get into it, it's fantastic. But this is the one that I coloured for the month of March. And I wanted to colour these as close to Ken's as possible. I felt that I've outdone myself by choosing this page, but when you see, I saw someone else's page on Instagram I'd already chosen this page. I'd seen someone else's picture on Instagram. I'm like, I've picked that page for this month as well. And we both picked it, and I didn't want to be colouring it green to copy hers. So I just went, damn it, I'll just go with Ken's original artwork and, you know, take that as reference. I'll never be able to replicate his page anyway, but I can give it a good try. But with this, I just basically base layered it with Neocolor tools. And the paper took it really, really well, to be fair. It's not too thick. It's got a little bit of thickness, but it's not too thick. There is a little bit of creasing on the paper, and I tried not to use too much water. But it held it really well. There's been there's been a little bit of seep through there, but it's not overly bad. The bit there. But I'm not bothered, I can go over that. I'm just really, really dead happy with how this turned out. And I coloured this for the hashtag Kingdom of Creatures 26 by One Scribble at a Time, and mainly for the Wild Year of Colour 26 by Find Enjoying Colour, which was the crocodile alligator hashtag prompt. So I really wanted to give that one a go. And when I saw this page, I'm like, yeah, I'm giving this one a really good go. So I started it on the 10th and finished it on the 12th. So it took me a good 2 days to do. And I'm absolutely blown away by how well I managed to get it. Not bang on, but close to what his original picture looked like. I did go in with some Corandi Ash Luminance pencils to give it more depth, and because with the Neocolor tool, even though you went in, it just looks like that. So I went in with pencil work all over the little crocodile and the fish and the egg. But I just wanted to make it look more realistic. So I went in with those, and white gel pen. I think I just went in with white gel pen. What was it for? I think it was just some touch-up highlights, and that's it. But yeah, I'm dead chuffed with that one. I really did enjoy that one, and I can't wait for the next page I decide to colour. I think I got some on there, but it's fine. But they're all beautiful pages in here. Stunning pages. So yeah, that was that one. The next page that I coloured was actually digitally, which I'll enhance here on the screen. It was my first time actually colouring in digital form on the iPad. And I'm not going to lie, it was a struggle to learn. It was all about a learning curve with this page. Having to learn what brushes and depth and, you know, all the different brushes were like, wow, how many brushes do you need on an app? But yeah, I started around the 5th, and I just chipped away at it every evening, just doing a little bit here and a little bit there. And I managed to finish it on the 12th. This page is actually called The Alchemist. It's from Josh Lee's Mystic Realms. I've got the whole entire album digitally uploaded to my Apple iPad. So occasionally I'm going to be getting a page, and I'm just going to start working at it, and again just chipping away at each page. But yeah, it's really fun because you have to zoom right in and get the right strokes, and if you go over it multiple times, it's not like a pencil. It doesn't. It's just harder. When I looked at some of the digital work from other people, I think it's a case of we'll look at it and it's like, oh, it's just, you know, tap and colour. That ain't the case on the Procreate. You can't do that. Not that I know of as yet anyway. You actually have to, you know, properly colour it. And that's what I did with this one. I've put my traditional colouring and incorporated it into that digital picture. And it was hard. It was really hard. And I've still got a heck of a lot to learn. So during my colouring time, if I'm not traditionally colouring, I will be doing digital colouring. And it makes it a lot easier as well when I'm travelling, like going on a holiday or, you know, going anywhere that's requiring me to go for a few days or more, I can always take it with me and work on it as well. So yeah, I hope you like that page. The next one is from Kanoko Agusa's Symphony of Cute Animals. This one is not my best, to be fair. Wow. A little bright. This one, I don't know. A lovely lady found me on the www.bodycolours.com. Someone mentioned it to me on Instagram to make it easier to find buddies to buddy colour with. So I made an account, I uploaded all my books, put on what I buddy colour in, and that's how she's found me and come to Instagram, and we've discussed the book and page. We wanted to do, she wanted to do Symphony of Cute Animals. I was quite happy to do that. And she picked this page. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not overly busy. It shouldn't take me long to do. And it got halfway through the month and I'm like, I need to get this done because I've got quite a few other books pages to do. So I went in with my Neocolour tools. But when I went in with my Neocolour tools with the background, it's like I lost sense of, because I think I'd just finished doing the digital colouring, so I think it's like I lost sense of how to do the Neocolour tools, and it just looked an absolute blurred mess. And I did the reef. I concentrated more on the fish. I wanted them to look a bit more real lifelike fish. So I did the fish, and then I thought I can come back to the blue and the orange if I have to at a later date. But it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's done. But I started it on the 14th and finished it on the 15th. And I used Neocolour tools. I went in with Lightfast for the fish. And then I used my Artistro white gel pen. I have got the I did buy a pack of these to try. You've got to really, really shake them up. They're a bit like your acrylic paint pens. Shake, press and draw. It's extra fine tip, water-based ink. And that's what I've used for the highlights of the fish. It is nice. It doesn't like overly flow. My only concern is I think you've got to go over it multiple times to get the high definition white that you actually want. Otherwise it's like a dull white on certain colours or certain mediums. Pardon me. So I tend to flip between the white Signio Uniball gel pen and the extra fine tip Artistro now. If I go in with that and it's not enough, I go over the top with that one, and then I don't get the colour being withdrawn from it as well. So it's a good combo, to be fair. So I've used those, they're new. But yeah, I've buddy coloured with Shearer in Colours on Instagram. I coloured this for the hashtag Kingdom of Creatures 26, obviously the little fish. World Water Day 2026 as well, by Piggy Pens. But yeah, other than the background and the reef itself, I like the fish, but the rest of it I'm just not happy with. But it's all trial and error. We all have to share as the bad with the good. The next one is from Mystic Animals. This was a buddy colour with the lovely EELIUK. She has got a longer name, but I'm not going to put all that on. But her name's Elizabeth. She's a lovely lady. Oh, I must not have put that into on my page properly. And she wanted to, we picked this previously because we picked, I think it was one from another book. Yeah, it was one from another book. Which one was it? Oh, it was the glass Love Art bottle with the honeycombs in the back. We'd picked that for the month of February, and then we'd already also at the same time picked this one for this month. But then Elizabeth had an accident or had something wrong with the so that she couldn't do any colouring at the time being. So I just went ahead and coloured it so that when she was ready she could just catch up and do her page. She has finished it, and I re-uploaded it last night because I didn't know if she were going to make it or not for the month. I just wanted to get all my pages uploaded for the month of March, so then I weren't uploading, in a month that I'd not coloured in that month, if you get what I mean. But yeah, all I used on here was on Ohuhu Honolulu B alcohol markers. I've just layered upon layered upon layered, and this paper took it. Look, you can even see the background, but yeah, this paper, even though it's quite thin, it's not thick, but it's quite well. There is a little bit of the paper being bent and that, because it's sucked up all the ink, but it took it really well, to be fair. Mainly on the parrot's chest and tail and wings. I blathered it because I used like 3 or 4 different blues. Then I used green and yellow on this bit, and then 3 or 4 different reds. I really wanted to give it that realistic look, and I hope I managed to do it. I think, yeah, I did alcohol markers everywhere, even the inner bit here up until a certain point, and then around the edge I actually used my luminance pencil just to go around, just to make it like, I didn't want it just being concealed to the middle. I wanted it to go out onto the the edge. And then I used white gel pen to just add white dots, just to make it look sparkly. I wanted it to make the parrot jump out. The one thing I do really like about it is these flowers here as well. I love the colours that I've chose for that. But I tried to look for reference photos of this, from other colourists, but there's not many people that's coloured this page, so I found it really difficult to decide on what to colour it. The other person had coloured it yellow and blue, so I went looking for colours of parrots. I took a picture from Google as reference, and I ran with that one. So I did red and blue. I know there's the red, blue, green, yellow. there's all the other colours, but I really like the red and blue together, so that's the one that I chose. So yeah, I really did enjoy colouring that one, and I coloured it on the 18th and finished it on the 18th, so it was a quick one as well. It took me a whole day to do, but I'm really pleased with it, and I'm looking forward to colouring some more in this book because the pictures in here are absolutely stunning. So if anybody wants to buddy, drop me a message on Insta. I want to colour some more pages that are in books that I've not really touched much, so it will be interesting. The next one I coloured in was Joanna Bashford's Wonderful Wildflowers. I'm not 100% happy with this one. I think it's the background. I enjoyed colouring it. I just find that I didn't enjoy it as much as I expected. I think it's because of the dome-shaped fairy door. It just seems to be like black. I tried to do it so that I could use my acrylic markers to like blend it in and make it look like it covers like a big house, but it didn't work out like that. Again, trial and error, and you've just got to work with what you've got best. Again, I used I used my Neocolor 2s for the background again, but this one was after the other one, so it wasn't too bad. But when I looked at it, I'm still not happy with how it's gone onto paper. So that's when I brought out my Guangna acrylic paint pens, and I picked, I think it was three different blues, and a white, and I just dabbed, is it the stickle effect, where you concentrate more in one area, and then like I did with the love stories page, same with this one with the soil, multiple colours, and then brought it outwards. And I used the gold gel pen for the door handle and the keyhole, and the frame around the window. White gel pen on the mushrooms. On the key, I used gold on the key there as well. And on the stars that's around it. I don't know if you'll be able to see properly in the light source. Yeah, I started this on the 22nd and finished it on the 22nd, and this was a buddy with the lovely Penny Milner. She I think I did this also for the hashtag In Full Bloom by Daniela Soulis, because we've got the flowers. I think that's about it for this page. As I said, I enjoyed it, but I think I could have done better with it. You know, when you look at a page and it's like, I could have done better. But it's done, it's dusted, and you just have to work. You know, even if you get another copy, you can try again, can't you? But it is what it is, and you've just got to. But these books are also, again, really lovely books to work in. And the paper really does take on whatever you throw at it as well. I mean, that was the first page that I coloured in here, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing that one. I would. One page that does jump out at me is the hummingbird page. I love that one. That panda and that hummingbird page is the ones that really jumped out at me. We've got a paw print type one in there as well. Looks like a paw print to me. That one looks nice. A little bumblebee. Love that. So there's always something for some themes or other in these books. I've done that one. I did that one for Remembrance Sunday. All hand drawn, that one. I love that butterfly as well. A little rabbit. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing that one. The next one is from Rita Berman's. I've not translated these, but I'm thinking it's some sort of in spring or something like that. Mein Frühling Sprache Gang, Ausman und Deutschman. So this one is the page that I did. I started it on the 24th and finished it on the 24th. I actually watched The Lovely Bones while colouring this. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's got, I forgot what her name is now. I know it starts with S. She was in The Host by Stephanie Meyer. She's a really good actor, I like her. But that film, it just gets me every time. But I watched that while I was colouring this one. I basically just went in with luminance pencils. But before I went in with luminance pencils, I went in with pan pastel and a stencil, a star stencil. So I just went in, because it's a square one, it didn't fit the whole page. So I had to like do sections so it didn't look too, that's why you've got overlapped stars. But I went in with the stencil and pan pastel. Then I went in with my luminance pencils for the rabbit, and I had to go over it with a black Unipin pen, just to make it stand out, because the black had gone a bit dry and patchy in places. And then I went in with the stickers. So every day is a fresh start, leave a little sunshine wherever you go. Not only that, I also did it for In Full Bloom by DS at danielasulis.relax. It was also for my hashtag Colour with J4 for 2026, and I also did it for the hashtag Happy Scavenger March 2026 by Happy Colours, which was also rabbit. So I did two for that hashtag. I didn't need to, but it was also part of my Rita Berman, so that's another reason why I did it. I just went with two 2 different colours, purples and blues, and I think it went really well, to be fair. And I really enjoyed it. I don't know what I've got tagged. Oh, I've got the umbrella tag, because I think there was an umbrella tag as well. But I've given that one a miss. But yeah, I enjoyed doing that one. The next one is from Crystal Kingdom, Mythographic. This one. No, it's not that one. Look for the tag, Jane. So with this one, it was a buddy colour with the lovely Mandy. I started this on the 25th and finished it on the 25th. I used the Ohuhu Honolulu B alcohol markers. I just went in with that all over. Black Unipin pen, white gel pen and washi tape. So with the windows on some of these, they were still white, or they've got window panes in. So I wanted it to look like these. So I added the black Unipin pen to the ones that were still open. And then I went in with white gel pen for the bubbles and the sparklies. Added the shimmer for the crystals. Now it's all crystal, but in my head I was envisioning the octopus guarding the sandcastle at the bottom of the ocean, and the crystals around the edge resemble water. And then I picked a blue shimmery washi tape border to go around the the outer edge, and I think it just set it apart from, just set it off. It looked like a deep sea octopus guarding his castle, and I really did enjoy it, to be fair. This was also for my hashtag colour with J4 for 2026, because mine is the Mythographics. And I think that's about it for that hashtag. But yeah, quite simple, quite effective. I could go in with pencil work at some point on the octopus. I've not really done any depth work on it, so I might at some point just go in with some pencil work just to give it a little bit of depth. But again, another fun page to colour. And thank you again, Mandy, for the buddy colour. I'm hoping to get some more pages done in the Mythographics. These are really good ways of getting pages done throughout the year that you wouldn't necessarily colour if you just went into your stash and picked up a page or a book. So this one is from the Disney Portraits mini block series. Is this one, Baymax. So I started this on the 26th and finished it on the 26th. It was very short and sweet. It didn't take long to colour, mainly because there's not really much detail as there is in some of these pages. I mean, there's that one, Penelope Von Sweets. That one was done with pencil work, and then you get one pages like this that you can just chuck your marker pens at, because they're all single-sided anyway. So yeah, I just went in with it with Ohuhu Honolulu B marker pens and a white gel pen just to highlight. Made it look like the sun was shining down on this side of his face. And I added orange background. I could have used a different colour, but I don't know. I picked those colours for a reason. But I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Just short and sweet. I coloured this also for the hashtag Colour Disney Characters 26 by Finding Joy in Colour, which was the Baymax prompt for the month of March. Quick and simple, and I really enjoyed it. The next one is another R.J. Hampson book, which is this page. Oh, make sure that you can see. So with this one, I started it on the 27th, finished it on the 29th. This is called Let Sleeping Dragons Lie. I coloured this because I saw a hashtag by R.J. Hampson of its purple dragon with the castle. It was absolutely stunning, and I was intrigued by what it was about. So I went looking on Zuva Art, which is you had to like get a dice and roll a dice, and you picked the medium, and you roll again and pick the colour. Mine was green and alcohol markers, which was quite easy for me. So I went looking for a dragon page, and I spotted this, and I thought, yeah, there's more green in this than there is anything else. So I used like a jasmine jade green on the dragons, and then I went in with all the different colour greens for the foliage. But I didn't want to make the flowers green because I didn't know if you had to do the whole entire page that colour, or you had to, but I just winged it. I did colour the flowers in red, I coloured the butterflies in blue, all the flowers in purple, the ring and the sword obviously in their colours, and then the bumblebees. But yeah, it was fun, and I hope I did follow along with the rules properly. So like I said, I just went in with Honolulu Bee alcohol markers, black unipin pen and white gel pen. Pretty simple and straightforward. Took me 2 days to do it. And it was also for the hashtag Kingdom of Creatures 26 by One Scribble at a Time for the little bumblebees and butterflies. Also, Happy Scavenger March 26 by Happy Colours, and obviously the hashtag March of the Dragons by Zuva Art. And I really did enjoy it. It was a fun page to colour, and not only that, it helps me with my RJ Hampson pages for the month as well. So yeah, I think I tagged the white, the white of the pages. No, it was that one I tagged as well, because I didn't know whether to do that one or do this one. So, but yeah. Anyway, the last but not least of the pages is this one from Kimmer Parish. So many cute animals. Be able to take a breather, because this is the last page of the month. I did this yesterday. I managed to smash it out until the end of the day. And it was a really fun little page to colour. I coloured this, as I say, 30th. No, it says I put 30th. So yeah, I started at the 30th and finished it on the 31st. I just used my light fast pencils, white gel pen and black unipin pen. Also hashtag Info Bloom by DS at danielasulis.relax. World War Today 26 by Piggy Pens. Ducks and Sheep in March at Effie Colours. And Happy Scavenger March 26 by Happy Colours. So I managed to do all my scavenger runs. So like I said, I just went in with luminance. I added white gel pen to the puddle, white gel pen to the certain parts of the raincoats and stuff and the leaves. And then I added white gel pen to the little raindrops as well. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I did really enjoy doing this one. And I referenced this off me and my friend, my best friend's sister, Emily, and she likes it too. I did want to colour I didn't colour these entirely yellow like most chicks. These have got little browned markings on the wings and the chest and on the head. So yeah, really cute. I enjoyed that one. I look forward to more in this book. They're absolutely adorable. So cute. I'm gonna have to get the other books, but this comes in handy for the animal hashtags. So yeah, which one was your favourite this month? Drop in the comment section which page was your favourite for the month of March. I always like to know which ones you all enjoyed seeing. If you hang on just a little bit longer, I'm going to be showing you my Kerby group's finished pages for the month of March from my scavenger hunt and the theme. please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate your support. Not only that, if you haven't already, don't forget to click subscribe and click all notifications, because if you don't, you won't get notified about any future live streams, any more content that gets uploaded. So be sure to give that a quick like. But yeah, please let me know which one was your favourite of this month. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week and an even more awesome weekend, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.
You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know what I'm supposed to do. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, I know what I'm supposed to do. Naked. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do. Brain makeup. I know what I'm supposed to do. You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full.